Well, coming back. Alright. Starting over. Alright, hello everyone again. I think it's picking up my voice this time. Yeah, it looks like it. It is, what did I say? Monday, February 22nd, 2016. I'm Dentral. We're playing Final Fantasy XI Online again. Here's the controller. Alright, I need to make sure the kitty cat... Hi, you stay away from the microphone. I don't know what you did to it, but it was so not working earlier. Alright, set. Just take a nap, go to sleep, stay right there. He's not happy. Never is. Alright, we're going back into the game. Case... Well, Lannis Rep was here, so he knows what's going on. Anybody else that just might have caught in the middle here. The microphone wasn't working. OBS wasn't even detecting the microphone. So we had to fiddle with it. And it looks like it's the USB wire that plugs into it. But we're better now. Alright, so Tentacle. Get your names turned off. N-A-M-S. There we go. It's song. Let's see what song's got for sale today. Forgotten Touches for 5K, Gem of the South 30K. You're a little high, song. Why am I not selling? But the red pondweed, the red pondweed sold. That was an easy 500K. Is Mon still where he's supposed to be? Yeah. I say Mon. We got him dressed up like Calvert, hanging out on the beach. And I know it's really, really small, but if you look real closely, he's standing next to the box of dolls that I guess you can get with the Doll Festival right now. So we're feeling lucky. We're going to do the mystery box real quick. Number 50 special dial. Kind of wish you could pay an extra point to get him to skip the song, but oh well. A pinch of gold dust. Okay. It's probably not that bad. Probably not that good, but alright. Well, so what did we do this weekend? We did absolutely nothing on Friday, except work and drink. Not at work, after work. Go to another home point. Let's do Bestook. Let's do Bestook Mines by the auction house. The way the Doll Festival works, and we're not going to spend the entire 3 hours doing that because it's not that important. Basically, the way the Doll Festival works is there's a Moogle NPC, and all you have to do is talk to the Moogle NPC once every Vanadil day, and he'll give you something. It's going to be either a box of dolls, a potted plant, some rice cakes. Let's see what we get. We got the Hume rice cake. Alright, so if you now use the Hume rice cake, you right now, Stray and Windhurst, you did nothing, but you didn't drop by my streams. Oh, that's not true. I was hungover on Saturday. And you're right, I did not swing by your streams. I apologize about that. I'm gonna add that to my list of stuff to do because, shoot, we're just farming Dynamis. We got like 16 silver pieces in Dynamis, and should have definitely swung by. I apologize on this rep. Did you get, trying to think, you were working on Cerberus last I checked. You probably already got Cerberus from whatever comes after him. So, yeah, if you ever wanted to be a Hume little girl, then this is the Square Enix event for you. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do this the entire time. So, that's that. We are going to travel to another home point. We're going to Adoulin Isles, Western Adoulin, home point number 1. Yes, please. Click this back up, and we're going to start Clear Skies. Wait one game day after completing the previous mission and speak to Laville in the Pioneers Coalition. To complete the mission, Like the next and obtain 100 bailed. Almost got both Dalmel done and most of Buffalo done on Saturday. Neat. Congratulations, too. Like you said, almost got both Dalmel done. And Sunday played a new game called Learn Japanese to Survive. I showed that to the missus, and she said it looks interesting. And then I told her the same thing you told me, that we could do expansions and teach other languages, and she thought, that's dumb. Just focus on one language. Japanese. Alright. That's that. I'm gonna talk to him from behind the shoulder. We're back in front of him. Well, if it isn't Cyndaquil. Come looking for more trouble, no doubt. Wish I had something for you to do, but my slate's as clean as the waters of Fontes Zanira. I have no idea where that is. But wait, you're not really here to see me, are you? No, I'm looking for someone. Yes, I came to give my regards. Lying through my teeth. Oh, come on now. All our conversations are business related. Why would this be any different? You know I'd be happy to tell you anything I can. And I'm looking for someone. Another one of your manhunts, is it? Theodore, you say? Alright, that old fuddy-duddy who's always dressed like he's headed for a funeral. Spoilers. Funny you should mention him. One of my buddies who fancies himself adept at games of chance was talking a guy up a few days back. Where could I find him? Something about counting cards and loaded dice. I turned him out. But if you're looking for Theodore, I'd check the Murmurs Coalition. Besides, with that dour look plastered on your face, you could probably use a bit of relaxation. Alana loves all her children, but it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that expression makes even her think twice about giving you guidance. Off you go. Put your hair down and gamble away some bailed. Everyone needs an escape now and again. I'll even give you a little bit so you don't have to worry about spending your hard-earned bailed. Don't get enough time off here, so I'm counting on you to have enough fun for the both of us. True. This guy, as soon as he repops, he's here 24/7. So now, I'm going over here. Oop. Missions, not nations, Adoulin. The Man in Black. Rumor has it that Theodore can be found at the Murmurs Coalition gaming tables. Head there for a brief chat and let off some steam. Alright, so we're just going to move over here. That's going to be the next one. Speak to Mossad at the Murmurs Coalition for a cutscene to complete the mission. Question is, do I remember where the Murmurs Coalition is? Now I do. We're going to be making a right. Boom, 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 boom. We did play a little Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox 360. That was yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And the game isn't bad. I kind of enjoy it. It's just slow. At least the way I play it is slow. I think I passed it. Find out. Okay, right here. Hit the map. Yep, passed it. Gotta go back up. We gotta remember, next game day, swing by Bastook. Pick up another rice cake. Boom, 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 boom. Adoulin needs pants. And probably some new shoes. Just saying. Alright, so that's the task delegator. That's Mary, Civil Registrar, Adoulin, Mossad. There we go. Remember, this is the place that all the women don't wear pants. See, a little bit of leg there, a lot of leg there. Let's see if we can get it behind the counter. Come on. Nope. Can't do it well, but there. You can kind of see leg. He's a guy, so yeah. It's not gonna work. I don't know why elven males look like elven females to me and vice versa. I'm sure there's a reason. Because I didn't see him from behind. That must be the reason. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody won something. They got a jukebox in the back. There's Theodore. Kane. If you think about the multi-language, is it would be cheaper than Rosetta Stone, and have fun doing so. Rosetta Stone is not cheap, but I hear it's pretty damn good. Well, well, my dearest Cyndaquil, pray tell, how went everything with the young lady you were after? Oh, you say you teamed up with our fair princess? The two of you have been seeing a lot of each other lately. But enough small talk. What can I do for you today? I presume you did not approach me simply to stare at my impeccably groomed mustache? Can you help with the Ignis issue? Well, you do look quite dapper. Now, we both know that is not why you are really here. Can you help me with the Ignis issue? Ah, bit of a hot button issue these days. Well, we have had our fair share of dealings of late, and of course I'm inclined to help you. To be frank, I've grown bored with my lot of late, and all things have their price. As an adventurer, you must understand. Treasure means more when you overcome adversity to obtain it. In exchange for my aid, I would ask that you play a game with me. No, I promise there shall be no riddles this time. I promise a mere game of chance. Say, boom or bust. One round will leave too much to chance, however. I know, we shall make it a best of 5 affair. Should you emerge the victor, I will aid you in whatever you seek. Lady Luck smile on me, not when I come up snake eyes. What's boon or bust? Permit me to explain the rules of the game to you. Boom or Bust is a dice game in which each player competes to get their dice closer to 11 than the other. Either you or Theodore may choose to shoot and roll the dice, stay and do nothing, or pick from the 3 tricks up your sleeve. The 3 tricks in your arsenal of deception include Sneak Peek, which allows you to see your opponent's shots using the old switcheroo and trading shots with your opponent, or forcing your opponent to re-roll a shot of his choice with crooked die. These 3 tricks will spin the wheel of fortune in your favor, but it is precisely because of their immense powers that we must limit their use to once per game. Make sure you attempt to turn the tables at the right time, or Lady Luck will be the one cleaning house. Alright, Lady Luck, smile on me. Let's give it a try. Basically, it's just like doing a Corsair roll, I remember. You look a little pale, Cyndaquil. Feeling the pressure. This is just a game between excuse me. This is just a game between friends. So there is no need for you to stiffen up like a day-old loaf of bread. The time for talk is over. Let us see whom fortune favors. Yet we remain spurred on by the promise of victory, and our hearts race as the thought of agonizing defeat. Could you think of a better way to spend your time, Cyndaquil? It is now turn number 1 for you. Your opponent shot. I got a 3. You shot a 3 for a total of 3 on turn number 1. And shoot. You shoot. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of sabatons. It is now turn number 2 for your opponent. Your opponent shot. Now we got a 9. Oh, yeah. The battle has just begun. Try this on for size. Theodore forces you to shoot again. Your shot for number 1 is now 2. And your total is now 8. Oh, I see. He made us do the reload. Okay, so that's still 3 points away. Let's use a trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna do a sneak peek. Choose your opponent's die and peek at it. Got one. Oh! No, I changed my mind. Alright, use a trick up my sleeve. Switcheroo or crooked die? Let's do crooked die. Choose your opponent's die and make them shoot again. Let's let them do shot 2. You forced your opponent to shoot again. His shot for number 2 is now 3. What? We're gonna stay. You stayed. Are you sure about that? It is now turn number 3 for your opponent. Your opponent stayed. It would have been a tie if I had left it alone. Don't go throwing your dice just because you lost. Alright? Your record for this match is currently 0-1-0. Altana smiles on me this round. For a moment, I thought I might break a sweat. A hello victory over an apathetic foe leaves a taste no better than defeat. Do not disappoint me. It is now turn number 1 for your opponent. Your opponent's shot. We're shooting 2. There's a 5. Like 5s. 6 would have been better. Gonna shoot. You shot. Well, well. How about this? It is now turn number 2 of your opponent. Your opponent shot. And you got an 8. Boom, 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 boom. And why not? To advance or retreat. May fate decide. It is now turn number 3 of your opponent. Your opponent shot. You shot a 1 for a total of 9 on turn number 3. The battle has just begun! Play this on for size. Oh no! Your shot for turn number 2 is now 3. The total is now 9. Oh, okay. So it really didn't change anything. Alright, we're gonna stay. You stayed. Ho ho! Feeling the heat? It is now turn number 4 for your opponent. Your opponent stayed. Ah, you are equally matched and have drawn. Your record for this match is now 0-1-1. Appears we have battled to a standstill. That certainly was a heated affair. To the next one. It is all skill and a little luck. Who does Altana favor this day? Now turn number 1 for your opponent. May 6. You shot a 2 for a total of 2 on number 1. And we're gonna shoot again. You shot. To advance or retreat. May fate decide. Maybe one of them rounds. Shoot. Hey, we're up to 6. As long as we don't get a 6 on this next one, we'll be okay. Oh, he's gonna make us reshoot. Now we're up to a 7. Okay, as long as we don't get a 5 or a 6. We can do that too. Crooked die. Choose your opponent's die, make him shoot again. Make him do shot number 3 again. Yeah, try this on for size. What? Okay, we're gonna shoot. No! Wait. You shot a 4. That was a 4. I thought that was a 6. Oh. Alright, we're gonna stay. Can't get any higher than 11, right? It looks like a 6. You win and thus have the right to gloat all you want until your rematch. Looking for this match is currently a 1-1-1. Even Steven, that is what they call it. Suck it, Theodore. Close your eyes for 1 second and the tables will turn inexorably against you. This is gonna be long. I hope we don't lose, because this will suck if we have to do this again. Alright, that's a 5. No way we're changing that. Yee! Okay, that's a 4. Be a 9. Let's stay on that. So, and use a trick up your sleeve. I like the cricket die, although it hasn't really done much to mess up the other yet. Hey, you stayed. What to do? What to do? Bring it home. One shot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, got knocked down to an 8. Ah! Sure. It would have been a tie if he hadn't gotten any other number than 3 that last time. Oh well. Yet we remain spurred on by the promise of victory, and our hearts race at the thought of agonizing defeat. Could you think of a better way to spend your time, Cynical? No. It is now turn number 1 for your opponent. Alright, this is already getting dull. Alright, we got a... Oh, no, that's a 6. Yep, definitely a 6. Give me a 5. There, it's a 3. Up to a 9. No, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I'm too conservative. I have to get a 1 or a 2. Ah. Maybe I use the crooked die. Actually, hold on. What's the switcheroo? Choose your die and exchange it. Got 1. Oh, that could be evil. Make you bust. Alright, now we're gonna stay. All part of the plan. Now turn number 4. Your opponent stayed. Really? A most unfortunate turn of events for you, Cynical. We had a deal. No victory. No discussion. I wish you better luck on your next go at it. Alright, there is a cheat. It's Leonus. Hello, Leonus. Happy Monday. Alright, normally... Oh, I wanted to give it at least 1 try before doing the cheat. But if you go to a Curio Moogle vendor, then I think you can buy the key item to actually skip the game. That's a Porter Moogle. So, and it's also a new Vanadil Day, and yeah, this is difficult to do. It's all luck. Travel to another home point. Let's do Bestook. Let's do Bestook Mines by the auction house. Yes, please. Bum. We're gonna talk to the Moogle one more time and hopefully get the basket of dolls. FF working for you, Lenos? Oh yeah, that's right, you were installing it last time. We got the Elven rice cake, so if you want to be a little Elven girl, go and check out what the Elven girl looks like. Oh, wait, that's not what... Stop it. Thank you. It was not the consumable we were looking for. Unable to use item. Well, how about now? And this is what the little Elven girl looks like. Kinda looks mean. Just saying. Got that slick back silvery hair. Zoom in a little bit. Well, it's not slicked back as much as it is behind a little hair. I guess she's not that mean. Not when you zoom in on her. With that serious dance to her. Alright, so we're gonna use home point number 2, and it's gonna be like, can't use it while in costumes. How about now? Travel to another home point, current region, we want Port Astruk by the Mog House, and yes. Darkness, what magic? What magic? Darkness. It could be like, Bio? Rain? Asper? I think those are all dark magic. E. Looks very Ganondorf. Black BIM. Let's see. Magic. Black magic. Let's take a look here. I guess all the absorb spells would be black magic. Stun, I think, is black. Asper and Drain, Bio. I don't know about these others. Gravity, maybe, but I don't think. I think that's more enhancing. So yeah. Any of the Dark Knight spells, really. I think that would be black magic. Alright, so we're gonna talk to the Curio Vendor Moogle. Back to buy Kupo, and we're gonna go look at various key items, and then there we go! Hard Jailer Theodore for 1,000 gil. Hey, Card Jailer Theodore, will run you 1,000 gil, Kupo. Well, yes, please. Alright, always a pleasure. And then we want none of these. So, yeah, we cheated. And I'm okay with that, because I don't want to do that. Do it again. Bio, Drain, Asper, Tractor, Warp, Stun. See, I forgot Tractor. You think they would have an ancient black magic or dark? Like, what does Meteor fall under? What to be like Earth? Grab another home point. Adoulin Isles. Western Adoulin. Let's go by the Mog House. Please. Coffee with whiskey. Some people like to add a little bit of whiskey or coffee. I had a lot. But boom, 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 boom. That was the plus side Friday night. Was the bar that we went to was in the same shopping center as a liquor store. I'm like, ooh, let's go in there. I'm gonna get one of these and one of these. Meteor is non-elemental. That's lame. Meteor should be every element. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Masad again. Death is also black magic. You get a death spell as a black mage? I would like so be spamming that. Congratulations, my friend! With the look on your face, I was not sure you would make it. Pay my ramblings no heed, Cyniquil. What is it you wish to discuss? Stuffs. Like, why is it you look like you're dead? About Ignis, I see. The comet is dark. Is that so? I think I understand. Blackmaid gets death with 1,200 job points. Wait. After you get death with the 1,200 job points, and if you sub Scholar, could you do an AoE death spell? Because if so, then we're stopping what we're doing. We're getting a level Blackmage. Oh, what you truly seek is the reason why Yignis pointed his twig of a finger at his younger sister. Why, the answer is so obvious that I am amazed you came to me at all. Aw, it's Pimp. Thanks, Cyndaquil. Was he really pointing at Arciela? Or something else? Like a sword? I am sure... That'd be bad. I am sure he would be loath to point at another, as it goes against the very basics of etiquette. Begging your pardon, but would you do me the favor of pointing at me? Point. Be cynical. Like that. When one points at another, he instinctively goes for the chest. So let me ask you to think carefully. Where was Yignis pointing? No. Told you it was a sword. I don't really call that a sword, it's too short. More like a dagger. At her chest! Okay, it was definitely zoomed in on the chest there. Are you quite certain? Reflect, Cyndaquil, and tell me if that is truly the right answer. I liked how it zoomed in on her chest. Toward the sky! We're trolling Theodore. Oh! Always had a penchant for humor, this one. At her waist. What skill is the one that creates an AoE? You know, I don't remember offhand. But after this cutscene, I'll go switch to Scholar and we'll find out. Aha! And what, pray tell, is it about her waist that warrants pointing out? Her hip bone. Really, Cyndaquil. Because you are not strictly wrong, but... a sword? Precisely! Arciela was not the subject of his gaze. Rather, what truly caught his eye was the sword she had at her side. Don't you agree? Now, the question you must ask yourself is, what does this all mean? You are a smart woman, Cyndaquil. Surely you do not need me to spoon-feed you. His message was intended for you, was it not? I suppose I have a few years on you, but it would not be too much for you to expect me to provide all the answers. I am not an oracle, blessed with the ability to see the truths hidden behind shadows. The best I can do is provide you with a tiny insight into the realm of possibilities. That's his way of trolling. Now, if I were you, I would start by finding out all I could about Arciela's blade. And if you had to find information somewhere, where would that be? I leave this mystery in your capable hands, Cyndaquil. Alright, we're gonna take a quick detour. We should be on a new mission. It's gonna be Adoulin, an extraordinary gentleman. Theodore thinks that Yignis was pointing at Tharcine, or something, not Arciela. See what you can learn about the blade. I got all my Magicka bursts set, now working on Fast Cast set. Neat, and congratulations. That's quite a lot. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Alright, Mog Hells, we're gonna change jobs. Actually, we're gonna do it in first-person view because possible naked Mithra action. We don't want that. Oh, Twitch. Scholar! Support job! Black Mage. Let's see if I actually have any gear on. Okay, we don't have any pants. Here. Upper back P. A Nexus cape, because we'll put it in perspective. No. Put the defending ring there. And then Uther's grip for strength +4, great axe skill +4. High skill. Actually. Oh. Only the Dark Knight gets Twilight Scythe. That is lame. Very, very, very. Alright, so under abilities, actually, we gotta probably do something here. Select an area to exit to Western Adoulin. Blank. Someplace with a home point crystal where the mobs are really weak. No. Actually, we want to do Black Mage as our main and then Scholar as a... I realize it. Means we really will be naked. Mog House. Changing jobs once again. Let's do... What mage is a sub? Black Mage as a main. Support jobs. Scholar. Alright. Not even any fishing gear. There we go. It's not so bad. So, select. We'll do Western. And I guess the Agudos. Agudos should work. For your own safety, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. The idea that I remember on my, when I was working on this before, was a ghetto secondary sleep button. So travel to another home point. We'll do like current region. No. We'll do Baruta. And then Gideus. Home point number 1. Yes, please. So we just gotta go find a bunch of mobs that we can aggro, link together, and then put them to sleep. We're gonna need dark arts, right? Ability, job ability, dark arts. And that should open up stratagems. Alright, allows access to additional black magic spells while using dark arts. It may be... I need to... I forget which level it is that you get this other job ability. Because having it as a sub to my level 75 black mage, obviously don't have it yet. Alright. I'm doing this. Warp. Right? Yes. Warp. Guess in theory, though, I don't know what level. Well, let me find out what the ability is. Ben, get in the Mog House. In your Mog House. Come on. Here. All right, last time. Mog House. Change jobs again. Main job. Port job. Main job. Scholar. Support job. Black Mage. Select an area. Let's do Mog Garden. That might work. I think you can use job abilities in your Mog Garden. I know you can't cast spells. You might be able to cast spells. I've never tried it. Boom, boom, boom. Takes so long to load. Alright. Abilities, job abilities. Magic. And even cast warp. Alright. So you can't use job abilities in your Mall Garden. I thought you could. It would be too easy. Especially for like bard songs. Without trying to annoy the rest of the townsfolk. Set to see your current home point. Nope. Last time. Ability. Ability. Dark Art. Ability. Ability. Indemnity. Examines the target. Increases damage done by Helix. Gotta be Sublimation. Nope. Stratagems. Alright, Focalization increases accuracy and immersion. Makes it possible for your next elemental magic spell to be used in a skill chain, but not a magic burst. It must be a white mage ability I'm thinking of then. Jubilance enhances the potency of your black magic spell, extends the effect of your next enfeebling. Okay, this is it. Manifestation, and it's only enfeebling magic. Alright, Manifestation extends the effect of your next enfeebling black magic spell to targets within range. MP cost and recast time are doubled. Support job recast time is tripled. Extends the effect. Alright, so yeah. Hello! An old 2015. Happy Monday. Alright, and I don't even know what the cooldown is on it. 50 seconds-ish. Okay, so death isn't an enhancement magic, so that won't work. So you can't use it for death. That would be OP. So we're not going to be trying to get 1200 job points on Black Mage. Right. Alright, back to Pally. Main job. I think I know where it is, but support job Dancer, because we love dancing paladins. Is this FF11 or FF14? This is FF11. Doing it old school. Select an area to exit to. We want Western Adoulin. By the way, Death uses all MP. Dang it. What if you have like... Never mind. I was gonna say, what if you have like only 5 MP left? It would be an awesome spell. Then use Convert. For your own safety, it is recommended to set the Mog House at your... It's also Fish! Happy Monday, Fish! Alright, so we are looking for the next part called... Victor? Oh, we already passed Victor. Now we should be an Extraordinary Gentleman. I think that was it. Boom, 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 boom. The spell cost is all remaining MP. Missed this game so much. Hello, Top Boy. Is a lots of so many people that I've spoken to have such horrible things to say about the game just because it was so difficult such a long time ago. That being said, though, everyone seems to have really fond memories of it. Hi everybody, by the way. Yep. However, MP does affect chance of hit. Oh, that makes sense. So if you had like full MP, then what should be like 50% chance of hit? 1% MP. We passed our turn off again, didn't we? Yes, we did. And staff weapon skills for MP. This is true. I think there's a club one that does the same thing. Alright, so we are now on an Extraordinary Gentleman. Theodore thinks that Ignis was pointing at Ortharsine, not Arcella. See what you can learn about the blade. Right, so we're going to talk to Leville and the Pioneers Coalition for a cutscene. We get out of the menus there. Calculation is as follows: 32 plus 3 times MP times magic attack bonus times day/weather bonus times dark affinity. Didn't seem so difficult at the time, but compared to MMOs these days, it was ridiculous. I mean, and as long as you communicated, and they made it real easy to communicate, even with between Japanese and the North Americans. You could get a skill chain going, you could get a magic burst going, and as long as you had a tank and you had PS, and you really made the time fly too once you got a decent skill chain. Yeah. Whoever thought of the concept of de-leveling? Yeah, that was I haven't seen a D-level and I can't tell you. Actually, no. When we were in St. Louis, and I forget the name of the gentleman that's in charge of the Final Fantasy XI music. Natoshi something something. Sorry. He was there, and his favorite track was for I already forgot the name of it. The fight when you're fighting the Archangels. So they were playing that. A magic attack burst for 89,000. Okay, I have trouble getting over 10,000. That's Leonos though. He's hardcore. Where was I going with this? I already forgot. Oh yeah. They didn't have an actual cutscene or prepared stuff, so they were just basically showing some adventurers back at level 75 fighting the individual archangels. And there was a red mage, and like most red mages, he didn't have his XP capped. I guess most players didn't have their XP capped. And he got himself defeated by the Archangel Gauka samurai dude. And he de-leveled in the middle of the fight. They're like, oh, so sad. Now everybody was like, huh? But oh well. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this guy. There's still an XP penalty to dying. It's not like it used to be. I think it's like what? Maybe 1% of total XP. You die at level 99, I think you lose like maybe 500 XP max. No. Not even anything worth worrying about. Oh ho, it's Cyndaquil again. To what do I owe the honor this time? Ortharsine, the bearded guy in black, Halloween at Boon or Bust. Okay, we'll just go straight to Ortharsine. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, you mean that mysterious blade of hers she always keeps buckled at her waist? Ortharsine, you called it. It must be something special to have such an enigmatic moniker. Wish I could help you, but my specialty lies in pioneering and colonization. Afraid I won't be of much use. Now, if you wanted to know where you could find out more, then... At a library. It's Le Langabo. Well, well, look who the cat dragged in. It is Cyndaquil. Here in the flesh. What a coincidence. Let me give you a piece of advice. Not as a meister, but as a person. Don't rely on whispers and rumors for information. Look, read, feel, and find out things on your own. I think she's a monk. And when it comes to reading, well, there's one place in Adoulin that stands above all. Where else? The Selenia Memorial Library. Stop wasting your time floundering around my good-for-nothing subordinates and paw your way over there. Volumes of knowledge speak more truths than this moron could ever muster. Called you a moron. And since I'm already berating you, Laville, stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Yeah. You think I'm making some kind of joke? Well, we'll see how much energy you have left to mock me after I double your shift and take away your lunch break. Not the lunch break, but my boiled tomatoes will spoil. So today we learned a lesson. That someone cherishes his meals more than his job. No, not like that at all. Standing here and providing guidance helps my day shine brighter than the statue of Altana. And let me bring a little more light in your life by having you come in this light stay. God save me! Cyndaquil, what are you still doing here? Didn't I tell you to get that scrawny frame of yours to the library? Hut! I'll be scrawny. If you don't get out of here right now, well, let's just say my claws are due for a good sharpening. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so now we gotta go to the library. I can't believe she called me scrawny. I mean... What'd you get? It's awesome. Alright, I clicked the wrong button. We need to go to Eastern Adoulin. Scouts Coalition, I think. Yeah, Scouts Coalition will work just fine. Disappearing rather quickly. Gonna double check, make sure the microphone hasn't gotten on. No, it looks good still, so. Alright. Of course, now the controller's not working. There we go. So, you can't just walk into the library. You have to actually talk to Taru. And he'll say the Selenia Memorial Library contains relics of knowledge from ages past, as well as the latest illuminated publications. Here to enter this vast Taru Vault of Knowledge. Yes. I guess I should click on the next part. And where to go? Enter the Selenia Memorial Library for a cutscene with Adrian, and Theodore. Theodore again. That completes this mission and begins. Ah, Cyndaquil. Always a pleasure to have you come by, pay us a visit. Our fair princess is not here today, but I would be glad to assist you in any way I am able. Apparently she said something. This was Misa's character model back in the good old days. I remember looking this nice, actually. Oh well. Tharsine, the Sword of the Founder King, you mean? All art books on historical happenings and artifacts are located on the shelves towards the back of the room. I have but one request. Please do not cause much of a ruckus this time. Alright, take a look at which books. Guess we gotta look at them all. Heroes and Legends of Adoulin. Wow. Check out this cutscene action. You carefully remove Heroes and Legends of Adoulin from the shelf. Its red leather cover is emblazoned with a seal of the Order of Adoulin. First chapter, luridly titled, White Wings of the Swallow Bring Glory unto Our House, contains a vivid description of the Founder King's exploits in Ubuka, as well as a variety of minutiae about royal retainers. I love Windower graphics. Yeah, I sometimes wish that I would put the Windower back on so I get the increased graphics, but it's not so bad considering it's the default game engine, but Getting an actual cutscene? Oh, it's one of these things. And so it came to be that the Founder King, may his glory blossom eternal, advanced onto the continent with 11 of his most trusted retainers. In one fell swoop, he severed the heads of 100 beasts. Wow. And the very trees parted before his noble visage. Their limbs genuflecting as he passed ever further into the jungle. Don't know what that word means, but it's okay. But the innermost reaches refused to yield to even one so steadfast of will and righteous of spirit as his majesty. If he could not breach the veil, then what hope did his 11 retainers have? One by one they fell to demons with teeth as long as great swords and claws as sharp as daggers, or brambled vines whose choking gas injected poison into the retinue's writhing flesh. Ew. Only one remained, resolute in the face of impending doom, the unwavering Mormar of the Order of Shedek, whose axe cleaved foe after foe in twain in the name of our king. And then the continent began to turn on them. What happened to them that day was lost to the ages, yet the Founder King surely stared into the cold gaze of death as he lay beneath the shrouded canopy. Mormar's one of our trust. Ah! Kitty fell. You okay? She's... You know how cats are. As darkness clouded his eyes, he feebly rose his right hand, presented Mormar with his blade and a tiny keepsake, and with his last breath murmured, Never again shall man set foot into the wilds of Ubuka. Mormar solemnly accepted these gifts as the Founder King bid and returned to Adoulin and his... Mormar hurried back to the city, writing the Founder King's dying words to all. His duty fulfilled, he marched back into the wilds, never to be heard from again. So now we're going to read Treasures of the Royal Family. Can I get another book graphic? Yep. You carefully remove Treasures of the Royal Family from the shelf. Its spine has gone soft, and a musty smell wafts from its blue cover. Pages kind of stick. Descriptions of various jewels, paintings, earthenware, and more adorn the tomb's faded yellow pages. Hey, it's the sword, or Tharsine. This blade, specifically a poignard, was wielded by the late Founder King from the age of 6 until his untimely demise in the wilds of Ubuka. Since then, each of Adoulin's kings have kept the blade at their side, not just as a ceremonial object, but also as a solemn reminder of the Founder King's dying. In more recent history, the dissolution of the monarchy means that no one man has ruling authority over the city. Yet, each Grand Chancellor has continued to uphold this most ancient of customs. Owing in large part to the circumstances of the legendary poignard returning to Adoulin after the Founder King's fall, rumors abound that the blade holds a latent potential within it, yet none have seen it do anything more than hang at its owner's waist. And for the final book, His Majesty and the Golden Beast. You carefully remove His Majesty and the Golden Beast from the shelves. This black volume is covered in a thin layer of dust. A colorful illustration meant for a younger audience depicts a 3-yom tall beast of unknown species rearing up on its hind legs to confront a battle-ready Founder King. Get another picture? And the biggest monster Adoulin ever did see rose up and bared its teeth at the king. How big was it? Why, it made even the biggest mountain look like the tiniest vermin nest. The Founder King's head nearly fell from his shoulders, straining to look up at its face. Its fur sparkled in the light of the bright sun above. It looks like a kitty cat. Like a really big kitty. Its claws were bigger and sharper than even the king's sword. Leave this to me, the king bellowed as he shielded his friends, and so he fought the beast all by himself. They fought for 7 days and 7 nights. Oh, look at the kitty. Until the beast finally apologized for making the king mad. Said no cat ever. My name's Turkulm, the beast replied. Turkuon. So, Turkuon, what is it? You lost, which means you must obey me. Of course, master. Also said, no cat ever. And that's how the big scary beast came to travel with the king deep into the jungle. Did you find what you were searching for, Cyndaquil? All volumes, tomes, and treaties ever published in Adoulin find their way onto our shelves. If it exists, you'll find it here. You wish to learn more about our prince's sword? Would that I could help you further, but if what you seek is not located in our annals, then I am unable to do so. Perhaps the one who knows the most about the blade would be its wielder, Princess Arciela herself. Yeah, we've had a little bit of help. Actually, we had a lot of help from Swizzy. And we got finished with a word. I already forgot. The last expansion we were working on. I already blocked it out of my memory. Abizia! I think that's how you say it. So yeah, like, jump straight into it. I had an inkling that my words would bring out the bookworm in you, Cyndaquil. I was thinking back on our conversations and recalled an old legend told about the blade in question. It's Zeros! Happy Monday, Zeros. I am pleased that I found you before you departed. Is your research complete? Oh, then I have impeccable timing. Tell me, have your studies borne fruit? I am quite interested in hearing what you have learned, and we can discuss this legend of mine. Oh, there's a kitty cat. The Selenium Memorial Library shines once more, a veritable treasure trove of information, to be sure, and your discoveries will help put this in the proper context. Let me regale unto you with the tales I have heard, though they may differ slightly from what other sources tell. I'm gonna say age, but that's not what it's written. In an age whence shades in his land, the warrens of forest shot. Look, neon the lame of the murk blade, yet only with the oar of the swallow's watword. Hence, one of the white feathers shall flourish in the Swedes next. Swords next. You seem perplexed, Nicola. Like most legends of old, the words themselves are quite tangled. Wouldn't you agree? I have faith that you can puzzle it out. Think of it as a mental exercise that may aid you in your quest. Fare thee well, Cyndaquil, as my task for the day is done, and my games of chance await. Alright, we learned nothing. I'm just tossing that out there. But, alright. So it should now be missions. Adoulin. August? Theodore left you with a cryptic riddle. On hearing about your investigations, could Arciela be familiar with the tale? We're gonna click the door back to town, and we're gonna leave the library. Boom, boom, boom. Da-da-da-da. We're almost out of whiskey. I mean, fill it, but I'd have to make more coffee. Hold up. Jack and Coke. Alright, we're gonna click this little doohickey. We're gonna go straight to the castle. Castle Adoulin gates. For one kinetic unit. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna speak to Law Trishbach. Outside Castle Inn for a cutscene with Framilla and Ologoi. It completes this mission, begins in it. Boom, 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 boom. They've got matching armor, don't they? Whoa! Double agent! Macro, edit macro. I don't know if this is even gonna help. Wrong set. Cure 4. This even helps. Yeah, a little bit better. Oh, wrong thing. Flash. Rin. Alright. Coke, you druggie. Caffeine, Coke. All do the same thing. It's cheaper than meth. Well, I'll be. Look who it is. Wait. Who are you again? Heavens! Where was I? Sorry. Heavens! Where was it I saw you? Let me think. Was it the place? With the thing? What are you doing, dude? Jeez. You know, the place with the thing. Alright, one of those pioneers that's on everyone's lips. Was it Cyndaquil? Oh, Mithra Blush. Oh, hooray, I got it. I just knew I could. But, sweet mercy, there's no time for small talk. You, wouldn't happen to have seen the princess, would you? Why, I mean, Arciela, silly. But you knew that. Didn't you? Hope these days. So you haven't. Oh dear, what a terrible conundrum. You don't suppose she ran off to the forest again? Where Arciela is, why she would go to the forest? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure either. I thought you would know better than I. After all, the two of you seem to have been through a lot together. I tries to smile and laugh it off. But let me tell you, under that happy exterior, she's suffering inside. Yep. I mean, have you heard about her brother? He's just so shivers. So adorable! Eek! Just want to squeeze them and bite those little toes off. Oh dear. I didn't say that. And no one can prove that I did. We recorded it. Ahem. Be that as it may, Arciela is stricken with worry. And not just for her brother, mind you. You should hear all the ruckus when the pro- and anti-colonization factions happen to meet in the halls. It tears at her so much that I cannot blame her for wanting to escape from the castle. It was just like back then. Back then? This is only a story I heard from my mother, who had been nursing Arciela after she was born. This was before Yignis ascended to Grand Chancellor. Yignis was quite a clever young man, but still, a child is a child. His father was always droning on to him about whether or not colonization should recommence. She's a freak. I kind of like her. The castle grew dark, and the tension was so thick you could stab it with a fork. Congratulations. Arciela always puts on that brave facade of hers, but she detests such heated arguments. She's always been quite sensitive and delicate, you see. Just creepy, staring at me like that, but 462 myself. Oh, you're way ahead of me. That doesn't work. Yay, game day weight 2200. So one day she said enough is enough and left the castle for the wildlands. Imagine such a place is dangerous even for prepared adults. So what hope could a young child have of coming back alive? Of course, a search party was dispatched as soon as they figured out what happened, but no one could find her. Everyone had all but given up hope when, 1 week later, look what I killed! One of the soldiers found her sound asleep in a grassy meadow, one of the few places where light shone through the forest floor. Surrounded by mandragores. Arciela was surrounded by all manner of fauna, circled around her frail form as if protecting her. The tale goes that when the party approached her, the beast did not attack, but instead slowly left, one by one, leading back to the tree line. But it gets stranger. 1 week she had been in the forest, yet there was not a single scratch upon her pale skin, and her tummy gave not so much as a single rumble. And what's more, Arciela had not a single memory of what she had been doing during that time. She was smoking the funny stuff. The only clue we had was a torn piece of cloth marked with a particular sigil that she clutched tightly in her left hand. Alright, inquire about the torn piece of cloth. Yes, a mere piece of cloth. Well, when they saw the sigil embroidered on the piece of cloth, the heads of the 12 orders stood straight up in their chairs, or so I've heard. Hildebert said in his usual stuffy voice, "To think that he would bring such shadows unto our fair city." In other words, all those bigwigs felt that this man, whoever he was at Arciela's side. All too mysterious, don't you agree? Wait, what man? She came back to the castle happier than anyone had ever seen her. Before that, she had been a bit of a shut-in, never passing through the castle gates, but she started to walk around the city more after the incident. And when Yignis took on the mantle of Grand Chancellor, she started venturing into Ubuka more often. And you know what? Things are just like they were then. Never once did the denizens of the jungle do so much as breathe on her. It baffles me to the high heavens. Soldiers and pioneers come scurrying back with their tails between their legs. But some mysterious power shields our princess from harm. Got the sword, Darcy. Though she may be beloved by a certain portion of our citizenry, thanks to those events, there are more than a few who view her with unease. Some even call her the wild-born witch. Oh dear, my poor Arciela. Why must people say such foul things? There's not a kinder soul in all of Adoulin. It burns my blood to even think of it. So cynical. I didn't mean to take it out on you. It's just overwhelming, you know. Now you understand why I believe she must be wandering the wildlands if she's not in the castle. The next time you go to the Ubuka mainland, please bring her back with you. Of course I will. May not come. I'm so glad to hear you say that. I worry about her so. After all, we live in troubling times. Her brother needs her perhaps more than any of us do. So again, Oh, by Altana, what's going on? It's Arciela. She. What's wrong? Out with it. She's been abducted by monsters. What? You know that music. Alright, so that should now be Beauty and the Beast. Arciela has been abducted by a denizen of Ubuka. Hurry to the jungle and find her. Alright, so we gotta examine the signs of struggle at the intersection of I7, J7, I8, J8 in Gazette Battlegrounds for a cutscene with Ingrid and a pristine hair ribbon. Completing this mission next. The Frontier Station is the closest waypoint. So we're going to click on this waypoint. We're going to go to Kazakh Battlegrounds, Frontier Station. What's going on? Put this next one over here. Boom, boom. I7 and J7. I think I know where it is. So this is wrong. No, so alright, this one's I, J, 7. I think it's over here. So we get out our trust NPCs. We probably should, just in case there's something over there that aggroes. I don't think there's really too much to worry about, and I don't think we'll need a tank. So let's pick Diggers of Adoulin, trust NPCs. We're in that area. Ooh, that creepy boy. I didn't think we'd be picking him. Alright. I didn't believe the kitty cat talked before, but alright. Comes more Mar. We don't need no healer. Just need more DPS. Mormar. Most men your age would have mellowed out by now. Alright, that's 6. Should be plenty. I don't even think we're gonna need to fight anything, but just in case, good to have it handy. Boom, boom, boom. Sheeps. Fluffy, fluffy sheeps. That, you know, hate it when you flash them. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. For some reason... Alright. Now he's got aggro us, right? There we go. I don't know why we aggroed the sheep. Actually, I know. 1680 limit points right there. I think we need 5,000. Yep. One more sheep. This the right way? Yep. There's more sheep down here. See, there we go. Ow! Hit me from behind. What the fuck? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, the sheep won't follow you into this for some reason. Good enough. I didn't know any better though. I would say Theodore's trying to tank from like way over there. Savage Blade for the win! That was a little premature. So this looks like the intersection of I-7, J7 and other stuff. And we got a Cerdas Visage number 2 and a clump of uncle grass. Uh-oh. Did I misread it? Find out. Alright. Examine the signs of a struggle at the intersection of I-7, J7, I-8, J8. Okay, so a little bit lower. Here. Dang it. Alright. All the sheep ran aways. Will there be other stuff to aggro? Boom. Boom. See, now I'm wishing we had done Thief. Or Flea Boots. Not that we needed it, but a little bit faster. Rest in PCs definitely kill stuff faster. Have to be a little bit worried. Oh, stopped off. Might want to do a protect and shield too, but I really not that worried because this is, you know, Kazakh Battleground. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff here that can mess you up, but I haven't bumped into that stuff yet. I really can come out here, what, around level 93-ish? That guy's gonna aggro. Definitely. He's gonna wish that he hadn't. Alright, just a little bit more south. There we go, signs of a struggle. What you're looking for. Let's go and take care of this dude real quick. Lei Langavo uses formless strikes. Now she's using focus. Use dodge, yep. Yeah, I didn't want to tank anyways. No, you didn't. It would appear that yes, you did. And somehow we got a limit chain. No idea how we limit chain bot, but we're kind of awesome. Ah, bunny! There we go. We got our copper aiming voucher, which is all we really wanted. See if we can erase this paralyze. Alright. Oh. Oh. We got aggro. Theodore. This is why we don't have nice things. Welcome back, Zeros. I don't think you missed too much. We were just aggroing everything in the jungle. Not so much as aggroing as AoEing everything in the jungle, but now that we got the Enlight spell on us. Alright, signs of a struggle. Hopefully this will get us a cutscene. Yep. Oh. Ingrid got... I don't know. Why did you, of all people, have to show your unseemly cratered face on me? Ow. Giving you the benefit of the doubt earlier, but now, you're just a bitch. Why is it more unsettling, though, is that a creature so base and primitive could possess such unbridled powers? What happened? Where is she? A tiger happened, that is what? A gargantuan feline with fur as featherly... I don't know that word. Ariate? As Gil dropped in a gutter, carried her off in its slobbering jaws. The thing towered 3 full persons above us. Never have I seen grotesquerie of such cloud-cleaving proportions. Not only that, but its deafening roar shook every tree and stone in sight. It's a kitty cat. A single glance into its beady eyes was all I needed to know that this monstrosity would shred Adoulin's entire populace to bits to satisfy its uncanny thirst for blood. I swear on my life that I could see those ferocious teeth puncture the princess' fair skin as it whisked her into the jungle, and it was all I could do to stay conscious when I caught wind of its breath. The odor could only be described as the mephitic stench of death. Why are you here? The stupidity of your question causes my head to throb with pain. What else could we be doing besides searching for the princess? It is only elementary that we expend our utmost efforts to return the orders of Adoulin's most beloved personage to the homestead if she goes missing. I suppose even that concept proves convoluted to someone who knows only how to spill blood rather than preserve it. Of course, another exorcism. Oh, sorry, riffraff like you probably call them spookamounts or something equally idiotic, is necessary. But just when we thought we had found her, well, what happens when your opponent is too craven to face you head on? I do not truly expect a savage beast to understand the concept of honor, but deception and trickery are the only tactics which he may employ to best someone of my caliber. The injustice of it makes even more my visceral organs boil with rage. We were ilms away from bringing her home. Just used an elixir? Kinda looks like eye drops though. Brooding about it, however, will accomplish nothing. I would like nothing more than to go barreling into the depths of the forest and rescue our maiden in distress. But such stratagems befit no one but dim-witted adventurers who have heard one too many heroic ballads. Out of my way, Ingrid. An organized search party suits this situation best, not a misdirected band of vigilantes. Feel free to pay your little game of sword and spell all you want. But we, competent adults, will return to Castle Adoulin to devise a fully thought-out plan. Alright, we got the pristine hair ribbon. Boom, boom. Alright, so now we should be on... Wait, no, so we don't get lost. Whew. Wild cat with a gold pelt. After stumbling upon Ingrid in the jungle, the exorcist reports that Arciela has been abducted by an Ariate wildcat of a gigantic proportions. Learn how Alliance officials will take the news by returning to Castle Adoulin. Approach the castle Adoulin gates in Eastern Adoulin for a cutscene with Savenja, Melvin, Retzig, Chero Machero, Vortimir, Ingrid, and Framilla, completing this mission and beginning the next. Doing on time. Time's okay. We are going to take a quick break since we're about midway through. And grab another soda, maybe a bottle of whiskey. Definitely a bottle of whiskey. Bring it back here since we're quick here. We just need some ice in a glass, preferably a clean glass. A rocks glass would be awesome, but I think it's too small. And yeah. We'll use this waypoint when we're ready for the cutscene. So, up. Kitty's all like, no. So we'll be right back. Stay away from the mic. Here. Come on. Go. Go. Alright, we're almost back. It is all that. I want to get comfy, and like I'm not ready for you to get comfy yet. Got the good stuff, not the generic. Alright, the coal. Nice and tight so it don't get flat. And instead of Jack Daniels, we got the Gentleman Jack. We got a bottle of Jack Daniels over there as well, but we'll save that for when we can only afford the kitty. Help me open this. There we go. Just needed to be at the right angle. That should be it. It's bigger than my head. Alright, so I think we click the waypoint. We go to Eastern Adoulin and then pick Castle Adoulin gates. Probably will put us right into the cutscene. Kitty disagrees. Nobody asked your opinion. Well, we can't move, so this must mean the cutscene is loading. Or something else. Hopefully cutscene loads. That's good, I'm gonna have another sip. I mean, oh, it's the dude with the pink hair. Savenja. No, wait. Savenja is the white mage, isn't it? Not a sponsor, that's right. Sorry, Gentleman Jack is not a sponsor of Final Fantasy XI or the Dentral livestream. but I would love it if they were. No, I wouldn't even mind if the liquor store I bought it from would be a sponsor, but oh well. Is it true that Arciela was spirited away? That poor girl. If the latest reports are to be believed, then it is indeed true. Apparently, a behemoth, that's not a word. Yeah, you can't use behemoth in Scrabble, can you? Maybe. Apparently, a behemoth creature snatched her up in its jaws and fled to the jungle's inner recess. Perhaps snatched up is a tad euphemistic? Cheers, indeed. Cheers, Zeros. From what I have heard, gulped down would be much more appropriate. If that is the case, maybe she should swallow her pride and relinquish her title of Wildborn Witch. Melvin, do you understand just how inappropriate that was? My pardons, Ratzig. Still, I get the meat of this argument. She's wandered off into the forest Taru hundreds of times and emerged without even a scratch. Didn't she sleep, weep amongst the fauna all by her lonesome too? We should be fine, even if we make like trees and leave her alone. Plus, maybe the Bestaru just mistook her for one of its cubs and carried her back to its den. It is completely absurd to even entertain such an idea. I never knew how true rang the phrase. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something until now. And would you care to impart to us your wisdom regarding this incident, Ingrid? I witnessed the whole thing, and I must profess that the walking atrocity in question has nothing more on its mind than to tear our dear princess limb from... I propose that we send a search party for Arciela, which I will command as soon as possible. We cannot lose even a moment to superfluous debate simply for the sake of following procedure. You nominate yourself as commander? I thought that went without question. I wholeheartedly approve this measure. After what has befallen Ignis, Arciela is the last descendant of the Founder King who can lead our nation to glory. There is no time to waste on mustering troops. The Exorcists will be happy to send their unit of elites, which can be mobilized immediately. How weird. I never would have thought I'd have to see Lord Vortimer volunteering to help Arciela, let alone put his most valued troops at risk on her behalf. Being part of the Founder King's lineage must be even more important than I thought. Head cocked to the side. We would be ever so grateful for your help, Vortimer. I, for one, place the fate of our nation in your capable hands. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Avenger. We shall not betray your trust. Something YouTube commenters should learn about wise. Not just YouTube commenters. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Avenger. We shall not betray your trust. Your Rosalie Tina's plume glows brightly, grabbing your attention. Its deep red hue can be interpreted as a warning of ominous events to come. It's Mental Ward! Happy Monday. I just had an epiphany. How about we have Cyndaquil take part in your expedition? She has traveled the Abucan continent time and time again. Her expert knowledge of the field should be an invaluable addition to your squad. With all due respect, latest Avenger, it would be detrimental for the country to rely upon an outsider at this juncture. She may be from another land, but Arciela has formed a deep bond with her that transcends nationality. I'm truly sorry to heap such an arduous task upon you like this, but would you do us the service of accompanying the Exorcist in search of the princess? No. I'm immensely sorry to hear that. Are you sure you do not want to reconsider? Fret not, dear Savenya. Our Exorcists are all highly trained veterans who have proven themselves irreproachable beyond the slightest doubt. They are precisely what Adoulin needs to subdue this terrifying. I don't want to work with Ingrid. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to work with me. But we don't have any other choice than to accept the offer. Oh, I cannot adequately express the depth of my gratitude towards you. What a kind soul you are. If there is no further debate, I shall set about rallying my unit. But please, I beseech you, keep this incident a secret. We wouldn't want our fair citizens to worry over an issue that is basically solved, would we? As she truly has been eaten. And I'm surprised Ingrid didn't go put up more of a fight too, but... Cynical. The creature that spoke amidst Yuboka's wilds have claimed the lives of many unprepared pioneers. It may well behoove you to acquaint yourself with your enemy before endeavoring to slay him. Can you acquaint me with the tiger? I must say that you have an excellent sense of humor. Sadly, however, I have been within the city walls the whole time and know particularly nothing about the beast. How do I do that? Why, the answer is right under your nose. The Pioneers Coalition is here to serve pioneers. Though Lord Vortimer may have said to keep this under the table, I think only mentioning a golden tiger would arouse suspicion. However, it does intrigue me that... Never mind. Forget I said a word. I wish you a swift and convincing victory, Cyndaquil. Cheers. That's even better than I remember. Alright, so now speak to Level in the Pioneers Coalition for a cutscene that completes this mission. Oh, optional, speak to Pla for a cutscene with Ingrid. Alright. Because this should be in search of Arciela, right? Arciela. The Priory has declared it will dispatch a search party to look for Arciela. While most are impressed by Vortimer's largesse, Rosalita's poem glows cautionary shade of red. Head to the Pioneers Coalition to find out if there truly is cause for concern. Good to be back in Florida. I hope it was a bit cold. Yes, I would imagine it would be. There were some tornadoes in Florida last week, weren't there? Maybe by Miami? Maybe it was just high wind. Cutscene time. Come crawling back, have we, Middlelander? One would think you emerged from Savenja's own womb, the way she cuddles you. She may have forced me to enlist your help in this search, but remember this, tottering woman. I, by my infinitely good graces, am allowing you to assist me, not the other way around. Got it? Good. You are to report even the seemingly most insignificant pieces of information directly to me. No ifs, ands, or buts. That was a bit cold. Sorry, well, Florida's not all bad. Got a lot of crazy people, but I guess most places do. Alright, so we're going to Western Adoulin, Pioneers Coalition, for one unit. Just kidding. Great thing about Texas right now, the rest of the nation's like under, what, 12 feet of snow? I haven't needed a coat since like middle of January. Just saying, because I really like wearing my coat, but it's Fish's favorite music. We're gonna talk to Laville. We gotta somehow not mention that the princess has been abducted. Howdy, partner. Hope it hasn't been too rough out on the range. So, what can I do you for? Give me information on Arciela. Talk about the Golden Tiger. The Golden Tiger, you say? By golly, I'd be spurring my mount harder than a Twitherum dust storm to get to the wherever one of those was. Bigger and a bolder and fangs like logs to boot. Yeesh. Maybe I'd better off sweeping the stables. His dialect keeps going back and forth. I live in farmland, it's awesome. Excuse me. Either way, I ain't got nothing on a beastie fitting that description. Maybe the Scouts Coalition does. Yeah, a citrus tree would be awesome, like oranges or grapefruit. But I think Dallas is a little too far north to grow it. Avocado tree would be awesome. And again, I think we're a little too far north for that. I believe the Scouts Coalition is going to be over here. Are we on a new mission yet? Looking for leads. The Scouts Coalition apparently picks up the chaff from the jungle rumor mill. Make for this veritable gossip judging service before time runs out for our CLM. Boom, boom, boom. Approach Wedge Lion, the Scouts Coalition for a pendulum and a cutscene with Margaret that completes this mission. That's Kipling, the Task Delegator, Civil Registrar, Ascalar, DeWalt, and... Okay, is this not the Scouts Coalition? This is the Couriers Coalition. Where's Scouts? Alright. We're running outside. Having me some fresh squeezed lemon juice with my picked fish at the moment. The Cyndaquil loves fish. Actually, the cats do too. Alright. I'm looking for Scouts. Oh, I remember where it is now. It's in Eastern. The place that we go to all the time for the library. Though I don't think we've actually ever been in the actual Scouts Coalition. This will be your first time. A straw. No, you don't need a straw. Whiskey's more fun. Those beer. It looks girly. All these people with low HP. There! Healed! Okay, Civil Registrar. Aldibert. There it is. Wedgel Lion. Oliker Cod, I don't know. Gorton's Fish Sticks. Gordon. Why? It isn't? Hey, look, it's Margaret. Cyndaquil? I did not misremember your name, did I? Oh, thank the heavens. I do remember clearly, however, that you were present at the fateful gathering of heads. I am constantly dangling from a slippery precipice, upon which myriad critical matters hang in the balance. It certainly is a wonder how I managed to remember anything at all. I suppose that is neither here nor there. Gotta be a Japanese. I doubt you care to know why it was so hard for me to dredge your alias up from the riverbed of my mind. What's wrong with tilapia? Like the cheap fish. You carry our nation upon your back as you clear the way for progress, and you are currently in the process of uncovering where the light from our brightest star has gone. Why would someone of your standing want with our Scouts Coalition? But first, let me preempt your inquiry with a corollary. Despite our collective effort to gaze above and beyond our borders, we still do not know what has come of that star. That's not what I'm here for. Oh, but if you do not wish to know of her whereabouts, I have not a clue as to why you are here. Ah, I see. That Goliath with towers for teeth and forest thick for lodge is what you seek? Regrettably, I haven't heard a whit about that particular colossus. The feline part, though, does rub me a certain way. I take it you've heard of Kumhao, the Fleshrus Nakul? Anyway, I'll say that. All other bestial hellions that stalk the Obokan jungle look up to him in fear. If there was a creature on the whole continent who'd know this monstrosity's whereabouts, it'd be him. Sorry that I have nothing further to offer, but I cannot imagine you need much more. Talk. Where can you meet him? That would be pertinent information indeed. He may be found prowling the banks of a lake that lies within Kamihr Drifts, and is rent by cries of deities. As you will not be heading into battle, you'll require a special device to make your intentions known. Just a moment. Got one in this little storage shed right here. Here we go. Take this with you when you visit those snowy dunes that lie far to the northwest. The Inventors Coalition developed this tintinabulum, and it releases a special noise when rung. People like us, it's as silent as snow-covered night. But for some creatures, let's say it gets their attention. I will admit that this is neither an orthodox nor a safe method, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I am loath to put someone who's done so much for our alliance in harm's way. Cannot think of a more appropriate solution at this point. Remember, emphasize that you harbor no ill will and are only there for the Golden Tiger. That will stem the tide of his rage and keep you alive, I hope. Good luck out there. I'm surely neat. It's a true bottom feeder. I was just talking about tilapia. That's why it's cheap. It's amazing considering what tilapia eat. They use those to keep the tanks clean. Doesn't carry as much flavor as what it eats, like a catfish does. Hell yeah. But I think this is a pollock. We don't do much seafood. I mean, we'll do Japanese once a year. And I guess that kinda is seafood because there's lots of fish. But oh, so what are we doing now? We are on a new mission. It's called Drifting Northwest. Margaret proffers that Kumhao, the beast regent of Eastern Obuka, is likely to know the most about any mountainous felines prowling the wilds. I'm gonna sneeze. It's talking about me. Make the trek to Kamihr Drifts and parlay with him. Gotta love it any time you get to use the word parlay. Alright. Zone into Kamihr Drifts for a cutscene with Kumhao. That completes this mission and begin the next. Using a home point or the frontier station to warp there instantly triggers the cutscene and completes the mission. It is suggested, if you use a waypoint, to use number 2, as this will take you closest to the area you need for the next mission. Fish sticks. It's technically seafood, I guess. Yes. Alright, so I don't think we've ever been to Kamihr Drift. Open this window. Figure out how to get there. I would imagine more and more salt fields, but no. Kamihr Drifts are snow-covered land at the base of Mount Kamihr, located beyond the dreary walls of the Woe Gates. The harsh conditions have long prevented entry into its chilling entrance. Beasts of all kinds have adapted to the atmosphere, which serves as yet another barrier to the progress of colonization. Alright, enter this zone from I-4 Woe Gates. Must enter Woe Gates from F7 in your co-wheeled. North from waypoint number 3. Okay. So we're going to be on a little bit of an adventure. Let us use this here waypoint. Actually, no. Let's go to Western Adoulin by the Pioneers Coalition. And let's go ahead and grab, what's it called? Ionis? You're making me hungry, by the way, Zeros. I want fish all of a sudden. All I have is pizza. And peanut butter. And a can of beans. I have 3 cans of beans. That's when you know you're really getting hungry, is when you just heat up a can of beans. You're like, oh, this is so good. Sorry. Oh Boom, 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 boom. Hey, look, it's a pally. Got the oat chain. Is that Curiel? Curiel! He's in our link shelf. My name is Fluorescent, and it is my duty to make sure all pioneers are properly prepared to face the terrifying dangers that wait in the wilds. Inquire as to your needs. I want Ionis. In order to bestow Ionis upon you, I will need to extract a fee of 10 bailed. You know what they say, all things have their price. What say you? Cast away. Thank you for your 10 bailed donation to the city, and now let us proceed with the casting. Alright, that was like the longest spell for Signet Ionis or anything ever. And does anybody know how to actually get Ionis extended beyond the 2 hour? I'm sure somebody does. We are going to your Cowield. We're looking for number 3. We need to go north. Hi, Mon. How's it going, Mon? It's our hover cam up at the top. I was tempted to put him in the holiday apron, but actually, too late. Probably isn't. Yeah. Let's get some trust NPCs out. Taru Kill Squad. North from waypoint number 3. So north is that way. Going to guess. We start about here, and then we'll just follow this that way. We've never been here before. I mean, to the wool gates. Hopefully we have a map for it. Guarantee that we do. I wonder if you were on Red Mage and you used Chain Spell, would you be able to get like instant trust NPCs being casted? Probably. Yeah, we finally got a healing magic skill up. Big trees. You think they aggro? Yeah, they aggro. Ow. I wonder if the little Trents aggro with them. Ow! Why you hit so hard? My goodness. Don't make me use the Shantoto on you. You know I will. They're actually taking off quite a bit more more HP than I would like them to. There, I put the Rajas ring on. Now you're in trouble. Alright, we're in the yellow HP. Let's see if I can actually pull tape. Doubt it. Never know. I know, we sub-dancer. We should be using our Spectre Jig macro. Boom, 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 boom. And this kind of looks like a dead end, doesn't it? Yep, kind of does. Hey, it's the nascent little sapling. It's so cute when the little sapling dudes aggro with their big brothers. Was no longer asleep. We were asleep. Nobody sleeps a Cyndaquil. Gets away with it. Except that one time. Got 533 capacity points for that little sapling. Really? What do we get for the big one? 520? Ridiculous. Got our Trizec ring on. I hit Spectral Jig, not. Plus this macro is broken. Try it again. Alright. If I was a betting man, I'm going to say we follow this here right wall. This way. And see where it takes us. Probably going to take us right back to the, not way up, is it? Probably take us right back to the Bivouac? Biowac? Paddywhack? Something. Follow this. Aha! I think I see the way that we need to go. Oh, we got Spectral Jig on. They drop, is it? Nope. Big open passage coming up here to the left. Doesn't look very big. Looks very open. I see a logging point. And a harvesting point. Oh, this is like dream come true if that was your thing. But we don't do that anymore. Well, we don't do it as much as we should. I guess I should. Because it's like almost free stuff, except you gotta be trading sickles for free stuff. So it's more like playing the lotto for crafting materials. So, yeah. Right, this should take us into the Woe gates. Now we need to be making it to I-4. Let's enter from Woe gates from F7 in York Weald. And let's go ahead and get these guys out. Map. Okay. So we need to go here. And this looks easy, actually. It's pretty much just follow the right wall, don't fall off the wall here. And I guess if we had come through more Basalt, we could have done that, but that's assuming that you can actually walk underneath that. But yeah, no idea what they were saying in it, but did you watch any of the FF11 dev video on YouTube the other day? No. I mean, I tried watching those dev videos. They're in Japanese, for those that don't know. And I've got patience, some things that other people don't. I don't have patience to watch that because it's kind of like what Zero says. No idea what they said. Elias. You're changed. 105.9 smithing and ran out of ingredients. Oh. Unless we just waved at her. The PIT, but really. Fungo rats. This way. Oh, a mining node? Totally want to go after that, but we have to get to the Kamihr Drifts first. There's a zone we've never been in before. Actually, this zone we've never been in before. But I'll be honest, all these underground zones kind of like look... Okay, it looks like you can accidentally drop off, so don't do that. All these underground zones kind of look alike. They just got slightly different color to them. So I'll let this one slide, Square Enix. This what? The bunny rabbit. The white bunny rabbit. Means I could probably kick my butt. The Sarek rabbit seems very tough. Seems to have high evasion and defense. Well then, we're not going to be messing around with it. I am curious though, how much... Are there any ahead of us? Yep, let's go this way. Because you know they're going to link. Oh, these are worms. Worms are easy. Seems very tough. Unless they link. What are the odds are going to link? Odds are very much that they're going to. Why are we fighting these? We shouldn't fight this. I'm gonna stab it though. I want to see how much XP. I knew it! I knew they were gonna link. Alright, I've been bound. Got stone skinned. Alright, let's get Flash going. I don't need them chomping down on my little dudes. I'm having trouble hitting it. High evasion but low defense. I've never seen a worm with high evasion before. Alright, Shantoto got hate. Boom, 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 boom. Good news is Bine's almost off. Zeed! You're not supposed to have hate. I'm supposed to have hate. And why is Shantoto casting stone on a worm? Alright, we got it down to 50% HP. This better give like 10 million experience points. All I'm saying. Comes Quake. You dare knock me into the red. Not the red. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, now we're in the red. Let's see if Savage Blade hits it. This is when you need one of those trust NPCs that has an AoE sleep. Just gonna keep hate on everybody with Cure 4 to get full MP. Yeah! Healing magic skill. Since I can't even hit Shantoto's doing like all the damage. Alright, we killed one. 9,900 limit points, only 1,494 capacity points. I would have expected more. Worm's casting is interrupted. Why doesn't anybody ever cast violence on these things? Boom, 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 boom. A ton of damage. A ton of damage is like over 100. I just want to see what the XP chain will be. I think we missed on our weapon skill. Oh, that is so sad. Oh, Ramora's almost out of HP. Alright, we did get the flurry off. But not the Cure 4. Oh, no, you didn't! Oh, I got silenced. Ramora's going to be using Convert any moment now, which means the Worm's going to be using his AoE thingy. $1,755 capacity points. You know what's going to happen? The other Worm is going to respawn before we finish killing this guy. And we're going to be stuck here forever. Why cast down light when you can't even hit it? This is why we need to improve our paladin more. We don't have any accuracy. We shouldn't be taking this much damage. Not from a worm. Not from a very tough worm. I suppose there's worse things. Here comes Sandspin. This is what usually gets Koromaru, but not this time. I need a cure on myself. Yay for shield block. Alright, so how much you got on that last one? 1579 capacity points. That's not bad. And that's also without the Trizec ring, so... And I don't know how long it takes for those little guys to respawn, but that was an easy... Doing the math in my head. Less than 4,500 capacity points, but... You could actually get them staggered so that you're not fighting all three of them at the same time. Better. This should be our cutscene. Into the Kamihr Drifts. If those worms were tough, then you can pretty much guess that everything else in here is going to be... Eat your face. Hey, look! A little... No lion. I don't want to kill you. Will if I have to. Hey, you're big. Silence that infernal racket. What business have you in my domain? Think before you speak, or your life will be forfeit depending on your response. Please, I mean you no harm. Tell me about the golden tiger. I think it's gonna kill me if I, Tell me about the golden tiger. I mean you no harm. Like, I could harm you even if I wanted to. Is that so? What then is that? A coffinous device. My ears still ring from the horrible discord it produces. You truly mean me no harm. Dispose of that thing immediately. Or else... You hurriedly discard the tin balloon. Let me guess, you had no idea how loathsome that contraption was. Your panicked manner gave it away. What an interesting stratagem. Most praise whomever outfitted you with that bell. Tell me about the golden tiger. Such trivial topics are beneath me. Do you know where they took Arciela? What is this? Adoulin's figurehead princess has been abducted? Perhaps that bladed vestige of the ancient pact she hangs from her belt is simply for show. Either that or she is hardly the Spitfire everyone paints her to be. Even so, I cannot imagine any inhabitant of this jungle would dare attack her. Except possibly for... him. He is the only one likely to know the whereabouts of the girl. Make for the cave that serves as his den in the southwestern corner of the drifts, if you wish to find her. He's big. Tank him someday. Alright, we lost the key item, Tinabulum. Hopefully we have a map. Alright, so... either want the home point crystal or number 3, which will be closest to where we're going. But let's go ahead and look at what the next one is. Missions. Adoulin. Kumhao, the Flash Frost. Cool. You survived the treacherous meeting with Kumhao, who intimates that there must be a reason behind the princess's abduction. The reason is likely to be found in the Tiger's Den, the southwest of Kamihr Drifts. Alright, so if you trust that, then we're going to be looking for something over in this area. But we have cheat sheets. Let's look at the cheat sheet. See what that has. Click the crawling cave target in the Kamihr Drifts at F11 for an irate ball of fur and a cutscene with Arciela, Ingrid, Adoulin. It completes this mission and begins the next. Your biovac number 2 is the closest biovac to the crawling cave. So this is definitely 11. This is F. So here. I'm going to assume let's follow the left wall. Big assumption. We've never been here before. Let's get the good trust NPCs out, not the you know, get the bestest conquest points possible. I'm curious though. I'm probably gonna drop one of these black mages for another white mage, just in case stuff goes south. I may not, because let's face it, Koromoru isn't the best healer. He's not supposed to be a healer. He's supposed to be support. That occasionally has to heal spell, but he'll let you get pretty low. Oh, we got Kuraha Baruha. He's okay. That should be good. Alright, so now, let's dig. Let's aim for the first place, which should be the frontier station. Could be. Way to find out. This is new music for us. I don't think I've ever heard this before. Bunnies! Easy prey bunnies, even. So not like the incredibly difficult stuff that was in the last place. They'll still link. Tigers! More easy prey tigers. And not incredibly easy prey, just easy prey. Okay. We passed our exit. But I see it now, because we were staring at the tigers. Bunnies and tigers and snow. I'm back into the cave. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh! Look at that. Biovac's inside the cave. Kinda neat. Which trust is that with all the globes? That is Shantoto number 2. Take a close look on her real fast here. We got her with login points. I forget exactly when that was. But, where's the page up? There it is. But, yeah. She's awesome. She uses just the single tier nukes, like Stone 1, Fire 1, but she does like over 1,000 points of damage with them. So when you do Magic Burst, yeah. She can get like 2 Magic Burst off every skill chain. It was pretty cool. She from current logging campaign? No, I don't think so. I don't think the current one. Still invisible. I'm trying to remember which ones are from the current logging campaign. We can find out. Like here. I say real fast. It sometimes takes a while. Here. Doing this on the Vista machine, so therefore FF11. Hit enter. Be the very first link. Trying to remember what we get. Been debating coming back. Well, if you're debating, it means you want to. Just don't. Nobody really wants to spend the monthly fee. I really do. I would love it if this game was free. But think of it this way. trying to think of a polite way to say it. Keeps all the riffraff out of the game. It's not polite. I apologize. I don't mean to say that players that only play free-to-play MMOs are riffraff. No, that's not what I mean at all. Okay, there is a Shantoto for the Alter Egos this month. It's not this Shantoto. It's the Domina Shantoto. The one from the add-on scenario, Shantoto's Ascension. You can also get, looks like, Uma somebody or another. The, I forgot her name. From the Summerfest, the Mithra dancer. And Ulugor? Yeah, looks like it. Here, scroll down a little bit further. 500 points. Ricker Dust Crawler, Faithful Leg. Ulugor, Domino Shantoto, Brigid, who's like a little kid dancer, I think, and Uka. Those are the 4 you get. What I don't get is that on the login campaign, they're actually showing stuff for Lion, the Star Sybil, and Zed number 1. But that wasn't actually listed on the deal, so maybe it's just part of the picture. Of course, I'm also a little bit, how shall we say, what I'm looking for. I think everyone should come back to the game. That's just me. That's a dead end. How do we get out of here? Is that a dead end too? Ah, I see it now. I love it how they think these little itty-bitty fences are going to protect their campfire. But somehow they do. They're like magical war. Bigger question. It looks like Tricky Fish. I hope I said that right. When did you leave? I mean, what's the furthest content that you've played and enjoyed? Because if you left before Abysia, then a lot changed. But if you play through Abysia or even Seeker's Battle then, some other stuff. I might, just been keeping my fingers crossed that they'll bring Kupo Free back so I can get him in that ring. I don't think I have it on this tune. Pretty sure I don't. Actually, I know I don't. I got Utsumi-san on my Nin. Ooh. Well, you're a better player than me. Alright, you might want to try coming back just for 1 month and see if in your inbox is the, what's the word I'm looking for? The Red Mogpel. They usually give these away once a year to players, but I think you have to have an active account, but that's not necessarily always the case, because when I turned Songarthal back on, and he was deactivated for a long time, in his inbox was a Red Mogpel, and with that Red Mogpel, you can use that to purchase Upo Freed or the Trizek Ring. I think it was the Trizek Ring, wasn't it? And a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, Trizek Ring, capacity point bonus 150%, for a maximum bonus of 3,000. Your character should have a Red Mogpel in your delivery box, then which you can use to exchange for Kupo. Thank you, Papa Pill, and happy Monday. I am lost, but I think if I go south, I can find a way out of here. This looks like a dead end. So yeah. Yeah, I was back last time they gave them out, I think, and had missed it by a few days. Oh! I hate it when that happens. Is this the one? It better not be a one-way. Alright, we're going this way. We're trying to get to number 2, it looks like. Don't fall. Alright. That's a dead end. We're gonna go this way. We got our Kupo Freed from another event, where we were fighting dragons outside Sandoria. Sounds right. And it was a event from that. I'm trying to remember what it was called. They'll come back to me. This works. That way we're able to use our red monk pill for a different trust NPC we didn't have. I'm trying to remember which one I used that one on. It wasn't Moogle. I don't think I have. I know I don't have Moogle. Uh-oh. Icy Palisade. We probably don't have the key item to fight this thing. We're gonna try it. Yep, that's a 0. Let's see what the trust NPCs can do. Nope, disengage. Engage before they see us. Catch a dude. That was worth a shot. Now we're gonna have like a timer. Cool. My problem is when I play, all I want to do is play. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, one thing I saw in the dev video, they have some sort of courtyard for a mock house. That's right. It's like a roof or something like that. They've already implemented it. It's just not live with this current update. Hopefully it'll be coming out with the next one. And I'll be honest, kind of looking forward to that. I have no idea why. Wintry Cave. Is that what we're looking for? Oh, do need to go this way. Don't fall into the Wintry Cave. Curiosity, what are these things on it? Famished Roz? Famished Roz's strength is impossible to gauge. Oh, that would be something that we're fighting at here. Mog Patio. It's grayed out when you try to select it from the Mog House. Lost. Again. I wonder why it is I haven't noticed it. Maybe I just haven't been looking. Probably just haven't been. You don't see me. This better not be a dead end as well. Looks like one. Aha! Alright, I think we're on the other side of whatever that thing was. Oh, there's something to the right. We'll see what that is. Be an underground tunnel that gets us killed. And here we don't have re-rays on, like noobs. It's an Ergon Locust. We need that. That's a dead end. This must all be a dead end, isn't it? Oh well. Kamihr main? Trying to gear it up that way. We're still a lot about Paladin we don't understand yet. We haven't inked anything that could be threatening by any stretch of the imagination, but we would like it to be our main. I'll say that. Just because we like the way the armor looked. Not the only. Let's go backwards. Back the way we came. I want to try and find wrong cursor. This little spot right there. We would love for Monk to be our main, but there isn't much love for the Monk in endgame right now, so that's kind of why we put that on cold storage, per se. We did get a black belt. Not that black belt's, you know, all that awesome, or as awesome as it used to be in another dead end, really. Okay. Let me guess. We probably need the key item to get past that palisade. That'd be my guess. We'll probably need to talk to in there, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna make our way back towards the frontier station. Actually, we'll take the long way. Pallies was my main for a while, but Aegis O-chain requirements for endgame kind of killed it for me. I get that. We're on stage 4 of building our Aegis. The 10,000 notes of a 10,000 coin note is what's slowing us down right now. Although I think we did a pretty good job this weekend farming it. What we got? Yeah, we're up to 73 Montillon silver pieces. We still need, what would it be, 27 more? Oh yeah, it was my first 75 back in the 75 cap days. Awesome. My first 75 was Monk. I was on a different character too, but really did enjoy doing that. Easy prey. What are they called? Jaggy ovum. Uh-oh, snake's wearing off. Alright, hopefully he won't see me doing this. Things may not even aggro for all I know, but... There's a dead end, right? Yep. I don't understand why you just can't jump. It seemed to make the most sense. And this is FF11. The most direct route is probably not the route we need to take. Nin and blue main now, but Dancer is a lot of fun. Oh, O-Chain is not as bad as before. The key item transforms automatically now when hunting for colorless souls. Can really knock out 75 in 2 days. 2 days. That must be why everyone has an O-Chain except me. I don't think we can cross that. Here we get closer. Here we go. That's also why we're doing Aegis first. Because I hear O-Chain is the easier one. That's the one thing that most paladins at endgame don't have. Which is okay if you're fighting something that doesn't do like a lot of magic damage. If you're fighting something that does do a lot of magic damage, then you're gonna probably want a paladin with... No, don't tell me this is... Why? That's okay. It's okay. I mean, no, it's not. But I don't even know if that's the way we're looking for it. Go this way. Let's see if not. Nah, don't worry about that. You're just wasting time. I started working on Naji and Kikoku before I quit. I already had an MP katana. Neat. When we get Aegis finished, it's going to be our first and only relic. And I'm debating whether or not I want to work on O-Chain directly after that, or start on Excalibur, my own Excalibur. Just because I already know the macro that I'm going to make for it. And that's silly and not the reason to go spending that much amount of money on something, but I want to do it. And it's not even the sword that we want to keep as our main. Eventually we'll want to do... Oh, what is the paladin mythic weapon called? Something with a B. Can't believe I don't know the name, but yeah, it's going to take forever. Especially at the rate we upgrade our stuff, but yeah. If you get Aegis, might as well get O-Chain too. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can be working on both Excalibur and O-Chain at the same... Although O-Chain will take so much less time. Burt Gang, that's it. I don't know why I can't remember that name. Just gotta thank Bert and Ernie as a gang. Burt Gang. Yeah, Burke King is so badass. Worth the trouble. I was talking to a player the other... oh god, I guess it was... Dang it! Forgot to take off Sneak. He had gotten Burke King and then promptly quit the game. Just so he could say that he did it. Yeah. Alright, we are looking for F11. We're at H10. We're getting closer. I'm hoping that this gets us where we need to go, but I'm thinking... Find out. Just be careful that you don't go down a... Okay, this is that one-way drop we were looking at earlier. So what you want to do, either this one or this one, to get you over here or over here. Then I'm thinking this or that. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and drop down here and then go north. First chance we get Spectral Jig back up. Jig is back up. Not that one. Vulnerable. I got a question about 11. Alright, Chaotic. Hello. Happy Monday, by the way. What's your question? I hope I can answer it. Chances are I probably can't. I'm still a noob at FF11. Yep. Alright, is the right way. We're gonna make a left after this tree root. Another left here. I think this was the... That was something else. I guess we haven't been here. No, this is the one we were looking at earlier. Can't go straight up. Go straight down. Did they really make it easy to level? Yes. Yes, they did. Easy Prey now gives... I'm trying to remember how much XP that you get fighting Easy Prey mobs without a experience point bonus campaign going on. Because right now, you got an experience point bonus where you're getting like double the experience points that you normally get. I remember it taking 30 to 40 days to hit 30. Yeah, you should be able to hit level 30 now in about... If you take your time and smell the roses along the way, you could probably get it done in about 3, maybe 4 hours. If you really do balls to the walls, you could probably get it done in a couple hours. Yeah, you can get a bunch of summonable party members now. Yeah, the these little trust NPC Taras that I got. Korumoru, he casts Refresh. Robolokbal casts his nukes. Shentoto casts more nukes. Ajito Marajito will cast Cures on you. And, actually, no, Ajito Marajito will do more nukes. And Karaha Baruha for heals. So yeah, took the fun out of the game. It supplemented a different kind of fun. You can still do old-fashioned limit break parties. They call it capacity point parties now, as it's really difficult to get all the capacity points you need for the 1200 job points, but that's another thing. And that's like an old-fashioned way that we leveled up. I mean, there's still lots of grinding to do. They kind of look like rams, don't they? Probably are rams, probably just different color. But what they did was they made it more approachable for new players. Been 11 years on the game. Only had Red Mage, Black Mage, Summoner, Thief, and Paladin at 75. Only. Hey, that's a lot of jobs right there. I'm just saying. It was I'm guessing you left when before Abizia came out, and everybody was like, "Got to get all the jobs to 99." Although, if I remember correctly, towards the end of Abizia, everybody just wanted Monk and White Mage. Here we go. Rawleen K. We finally made it. Let's see. I like to make the party and commune before the books. Yes. I mean, that's how we got to 75 our very first time. Through XP parties and that kind of thing, and not only was it getting up to the level that you wanted, but also getting enough buffer XP so that if you got killed trying to go back home, that wouldn't happen. As long as you had fun. Good memories at least. Made lifelong. This is so true. So true. It's, on my cell phone, I probably got contact information for half a dozen people that I met through FF11. But yeah, Days in Volcrum. It's they're gonna discontinue support for the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 next month, and I've been debating how I want to spend that final day on the PlayStation 2, because we're gonna log into that just for giggles, and it's either gonna be moat carp fishing or just chilling in Volcrum Dunes. Maybe we'll do both. Garlic shit. God, I hated that place. It was the shit in hell. I spent a lot of time there now, though, surprisingly. Alright, we're gonna click the crawling cave and... I still got my PS2 copy. You can still get the updates for it. Oh! Sleep on the kitty cat. Thinking Sea Sky bosses on Paladin slipping in. Yep. Never did that myself. I would be able to hold hate for all of 5 or 10 seconds on my monk subbing in, but yeah. Zeros is heading out. Not sure if we'll be back before you end tonight, so take care. Yeah, we're probably going to end here after this cutscene, to be honest. But you have a good evening, Zeros. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Probably doing the same thing. Have you come to finish what you started? Aw, what are you talking about, Arciela? Oh, Kitty's talking through Arciela. Sadly for you, I have. You had a joy toy for it. Oh, hold on. Finish the cutscene first. Sadly for you, I have. Is your head too malformed to grasp the concept of an order, Middlelander? I thought I told you to report to the castle if you learned anything. If you had, then I would have left you live. Instead, your paltry attempt to exercise your intellect has sealed your fate. Do not take this personally. I did all I could to keep outsiders like you from meddling in this issue between Adoulinians. It is what it is. Uh-oh. Melee white mages! Cynical, listen to me. The tiger is not our enemy. He actually saved me from Ingrid and her horde. Horde of white mages. Got her first in like 2 fights. Yeah, we camped Joy Toy, Joy U's actual name, a couple of times. We wanted that for Maida's Red Mage. I think he could also use on his Paladin, but Is it true that you found a cure for my brother's illness? Of course, my princess. The answers you seek lie deep within the forest. Allow me to take a stab at escorting you there. I was so good on Paladin 7 Dancer 2 because of that enmity-based weapon skill that was only really good till Abby came out. Cure you to death. It could happen. Start spamming Banish. Where are you taking me, Ingrid? You shall see. Don't trust her. Never trust a melee white mage. Okay, that's not repose. What are you doing? This is nothing personal, Arciela. It is only that your archaically conservative attitude about expansion are starving Adoulin of its future. If only you were less of a sniveling weight that kowtows to every sprite in the forest, colonization could have gone on unabated. And his ideal world would have been realized. Not the sparklies. And her hair comes undone. Goes eek. Kitty kitty to the rescue. Take that, white mage. He's like, no, don't hurt me. Oh, he didn't pick her up in her mouth? That still doesn't look comfy. Ugh. Should have eaten her. Just saying. Wait. That explains why she was so bitchy earlier. Maybe. He had Red Mage subbing in, was Joy Toy main, had Kraken Club offhand. Oh my goodness. Kraken Club, Dark Knight for the win, with Solo Diablos, and shit was awesome. Solo summoned as Paladin Red Mage. For Gil. I pulled that tunnel for Gil. 12 to 16 mil per pull. My friends used to burn XP my subs doing that. This tiger saved my life. It's a cool kitty. Be a good girl and accept your fate already. I want to assume that Ingrid doesn't die in the story since we still have her as a trust NPC. I knew it would come to this. Try and see if you can protect that whimpering wretch. Little did you know, I need not take one step closer with this. My soul siphon! Oh, she got hurt. Wait, Bahamut got killed? Didn't know that. I burn and cleave whatever on Blue Mage, so much fun. Blue Mage is pretty powerful. Now that I have this, I have no use for its mortal husk. Withdraw, my retainers. It is time to put the next step of our plan into motion. Tell some story. Kitty's talking to me. Chains over Matthew. A gruff and authoritarian voice booms within your skull. By its fearsome tone, there is no doubt it emanates from the golden-furred tiger. I am Darkulin, descendant of Terkulin, who once presided over the entire expanse of this jungle. Worry not about the girl. I shall look after her. You need only concern yourself with pursuing that foul-mouthed shrew. What she would want with the soul of this maiden here is beyond me, but I cannot abide this egregious transgression. Take this with you. It will enable you to discern even the faintest thaumaturgical trace of any who have trod upon my territory. Sadly, however, its effects are fleeting at best. Should its potency dwindle to naught, pay me another visit, and I will provision you with another forthwith. Now away with you. The longer we wait, the less likely it is that we can retrieve her soul. Alright, we got the Arthate Ball of Fur. And probably gonna need to call it quits. Check what the next one is, because watch this be one of those timed missions. Excuse me. Open up Soul Siphon. Now you just grab a room/zone on blue and AoE burn everything. AoE petrify for the win. I don't know if I'll play 11 again. Alright, click the hollowed pathway target in Kamihr Drifts at the southwest corner of G11 for a cutscene with Ingrid and Adoulin that completes this mission and begins the next. Okay. So I guess that's where we will pick up. Assuming that we don't lose this key item when we change that. That could be a possibility. Yep, Soul Siphon. The apprentice may not have suffered a scratch, but it turns out that Ingrid, not the Wildcat, is the one who wanted to get her paws on her skeleton all along. So we're still in Chapter 3. Lots and cutscenes. Unless they have an old school server. It would... I mentioned... I got the idea from... I remember the name of it. The MMO that came out before FF11 and WoW. Quest? They'll come to me. What they could do... Oh, you missed the Sandy music. Fix that. What I suggested that Square Enix do is create a specialty server for those masochistic players. EverQuest, that was it. EverQuest. What you would do is simply log on to a new character on this specialty server. If this pack off hair, furball, isn't enough, come back again and I'll cough up, give you another. It was a level 50 cap when the game first came out. This was before Rises Alarm. And I think the most that you could do, and this was before the North American release as well, so it was like Japanese only, is get up to level 50, and I think the highest mission that you could do was fighting the Shadow Lord. Thanks for the Steam, man. Follow, take care. Alright, Tricky Fish. Catch you next time. On to the home point so we can listen to some Sandy music. Zeros is out again. Take care, everyone. You take care too, Zeros. Catch you next time. What I would love is you load into this server and to be able to actually beat the level 50 cap and to actually load any additional content. There'd be no Zalart installed. There would be no Zalart zones installed. None of the missions, none of the quests, none of the jobs. No Chains of Mathia, nothing. Just their original game. Level 50 being a cap. And to be able to unlock the Zalart expansion, you would have to be able to defeat the Shadow Lord at level 50. And then you'd be able to go up to 75, doing all the other quests. And then to be able to unlock the Chains of Mathia expansion areas, you would have to beat the Zalart stuff. Continual progression so that you'd be locked out of all these other fights. And terribly difficult. Would you be able to find other players willing to do that with you? Because you would have to do it in parties. You would have to do it in alliances. A lot of it. And I'm willing to bet no, that you would have a very difficult time finding players wanting to play the game that way for an extended period. But yeah, but the level so fast takes the fun out of it. It does take the fun out of it. Definitely agree with that. Because it's at the point now where, you know, you're getting less than 10,000 experience points a kill. It's like you're wasting time, and that's not how the game should be, I think. But I understand that Square Enix needed to address some issues, and experience points was one of the issues that most players complain the most about. But yeah, come and celebrate the Doll Festival with us, Kupo. We've got items for everyone. Here you go. We got ourselves a Mithrin rice cake. So that, where is it? There it is. This cake. We can turn it into a little Mithra. Run into the home point crystal, I suppose. Yep. And that. Anyway, I didn't get as much done tonight, but yeah, server looks dead. The server. Quetzalcoatl is not a popular server for the North American players. On a Monday night, you can find 336 players in all known areas. You can pretty much guarantee that at least 10 to 20% of those are AFKing. 2 of those are mine. One up there in Sungarthal. Yeah, haven't seen. Well, we saw him earlier in the stream, but yeah. Wow, yeah. Asura. If you're going to come back and you want to be on a server that's got a lot of North American players, then Asura, I think, usually has over 1,000 players, if not a little bit more right now. Odin, I hear, is also a good one, but I'm hearing reports that it is mostly Japanese too. I should text Nikki. I think last time I talked to her, which was about, I think in November, about server populations, there were about 800 North Americans on Odin. So, it was on Rama. No idea what the... I have no idea about Rama. I don't even know if the server's still active, but... it could be. It probably is. I just don't know. Alright, we're gonna travel to another home point, because Sandy's no longer our home nation. Let's go back to Bastock. To Pines, because it's like right there. Doghouse. Yep. And fun times. I mean, I was always on Quetzi. That's always been my home. I feel comfortable here. And I'll be honest, farming for Dynamis coins, and you don't have to worry about 20, 30 other players in the zones going after the same mobs as you, is so not a stress factor, but yeah, Rama used to be a top server. Remember, Midgar Samar was a good server too, and then it was around the Wings of the Goddess days that the populations were starting to recede so much that we were having trouble getting campaign battles won because there weren't enough players. And that's when they merged Midgar with Quetzalcoatl. And I don't really enjoy the way that they did it, where say my name's Cyndaquil and I got merged onto a new server. If somebody already had the Cyndaquil name, then you had to do a character rename. Whether or not you had the name for over 10 years or not. Link shells were also destroyed. It was real difficult for friends to find each other. But they did. I would like to say the majority of the players on Quetzi 8 years ago now were very welcoming to Midgar. Midgar Samar, sorry. Yeah, fun times. Alright, this went on too long. I apologize for rambling for the last 7 minutes. But, yeah, so tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the same thing. More Seekers of Adoulin quest missions, just to get that knocked out of the way, and fun times. A big dragon. Let's see. Alright, y'all. Have a great one. And where am I looking for here? I'm looking for the keyboard so I can do it up here. Yeah, what am I gonna say? Oh yeah. Be safe or have fun and don't get caught.